gonna get started here making our cute little wreath. It's just a heart wreath. This could be used for Valentine's Day, or it could be used in a little girl's room. I think I'm gonna hang it on the door in my little girl's room. And this is starting with the materials you'll need are one of these little wire wreath frames. This is a heart-shaped one. I found this at the Dollar Tree for $1. And they have round ones too. I didn't realize they're a good resource for really cheap craft projects. This yarn that I got is Yarn Bee. I have a picture of the packaging that'll be posted on the blog. Super, super soft, and it's really thick and chunky. This was 40% off, so I think I paid $4 for the roll, and it was a huge, or skein, it was a huge one. So a lot there. And then also from Hobby Lobby, these little wooden hearts. They came in this little cute package. They were just in the Valentine section, and I want to say they were $4, and they were also, I think, 50% off for Valentine stuff. I found these cute little burlap hearts there, and then I picked up a couple different ribbons that I thought would look pretty to hang the wreath. And then also, I'm sorry, I'm winded. Like 87 weeks pregnant here, so some embroidery floss to hang the little hearts. And you'll need a hot glue gun too, and some hot glue sticks. Okay, so when I experimented with this, at first I thought, oh, this is pretty straightforward and simple. I wouldn't need to do a video with it. It's, or much instruction. I just tried wrapping, taking the yarn and wrapping it around. But what I found is that you really need to work in sections. And what happens is if you don't, so look at this section here, it's pretty straight. This works for just wrapping the yarn around. But up here where it's curved, the green wanted to show through, and I'm sure you could spray paint it or something to hide that, but I thought it was easier just to start, what I did was I just started with wrapping this first. And so the sections of yarn that I'm working with, I think it's best to cut it into like manageable pieces, of course. And they're about 70 inches long. Anything much longer than that, we're trying to just work off the roll and you wind up with just a tangled mess. That's not any fun. So it's best to just cut it. Once you cut this, it does kind of fray a little bit. But I'm just using hot glue to kind of secure the ends, or even like on this under section, it works fine to just tuck it in, just kind of tie a knot in the end. This is all going to be covered anyway. It's just kind of your base, but just tie a knot and tuck it in there. And the other areas you'll need to do this will be the points of the heart. So I get this tied on here securely. I cut some smaller pieces. These need to be, I think, about 9 inches long. And you'll also want to start with just kind of maybe tie that on, or you could secure it with hot glue. And then do your wrapping around this. That makes it a lot easier to cover that green frame underneath. So I probably could have used a shorter piece here, but it doesn't hurt to just wrap it around, and well, that will be covered anyway. So I think for this one I'll use a little touch of hot glue. Kind of secure that. That's pretty easy. And then down here at the point too, you'll want to wrap that. So is it winter time in your neck of the woods? It is here. Yesterday it was like 50, almost 60 degrees, and then today it is so cold. I think we have ice coming tomorrow. Okay. Well, I have more than I need here again. I'm going to snip this off. Okay. I put a little dab of glue here to secure that. And then I'm going to start with my bigger, longer pieces. And I kind of like to think of it in sections. I'm going to work this straight section here. And I mean, this is really straightforward. It's just, you're just wrapping. And I just tucked that tail end in there. And this yarn is so soft. My girls are loving it. It reminds me of a terry cloth robe or something, but it's way softer. See that okay? So I'm going to finish here and just tuck this in and secure it with a bit of glue. So see, if I come at it from this side and then this side, it kind of makes the V much neater. It gives it a nice point. So I'll get another one of my long pieces here. And just start wrapping. We don't make a huge deal out of Valentine's Day at our house. My husband, it's funny, when we were first married, don't get me wrong, he is a very loving person, but he thought Valentine's Day was a Hallmark holiday. And our first year of marriage, he did nothing. And thought that I would be okay with that. Oh, it's funny to think back on that, because really it doesn't matter. It's just I mean, it really is just another day. But anyway, he never made that mistake again. But we don't make a huge deal out of it, but we do celebrate, and we decorate a little bit. And I always give cheesy Valentine cards to the kids and stuff, and I'm gonna have some of those on the blog to print. I think the cheesier the better. I'm going to secure this a little bit with glue. So you can see, since I came at it from both sides, it made it a lot neater there at the end. So then we just have this top section to do. And I might need to cut another length. I'm going to secure this with a little glue to start this time. So you can see this is really a pretty quick project. I'd like to try doing some weaving with these wire frames. I've seen something like that done, and I had oh my goodness, my brain. Not burlap. A natural fiber, jute, I think is what it was, some jute rope. I was going to try weaving with it, but it was shedding really badly, and I was not enjoying that. So I'd like to find a different material and try weaving in and out of some of these wire frames. I don't have my tape measure, so I'm just going to eyeball this. what I think would be about 70 inches. And there you go, a nice soft and squishy, pretty heart. So now, you don't have to do this the way I'm doing it. You can just embellish it however you'd like. So for this one, I just took some burlap hearts, kind of alternated, hot gluing them on one side. I couldn't decide if I liked the hearts hanging straight or kind of cockeyed. That'd be kind of cute too, having it hang like that. I think two of these together would be super cute, making like a double wreath hanging. And then these little wooden hearts, again, just what I did here was I cut a piece of embroidery floss. And this is actually 2 hearts for each one so that if it twists around, you can see both sides. So I just got 2 of the hearts that were the same and took my piece of embroidery floss, which I won't be able to get the end right now, but nevertheless, just put a piece of glue, dropped some glue, and squeezed the hearts together over that piece of floss. And I actually hooked it to the ribbon so that it could come out of the center easily when I hung it. So I stuck that piece of, I don't know if you can see that. I just put it through and hot glued it on there. And then these are 2 hearts here. This is just a little section of string. So glue the heart together around it, glue the heart together around it, glue the heart together around it, and leave a little tail. And then you can hang this wherever you like or however you like. If you wanted to put 2 of them together, you could. But I thought this ribbon was pretty, kind of a vintage or an antique looking ribbon. And then the other one that I chose was this little polka dot one, which is real pretty too. A little kind of tan with white polka dots. So anyway, just wanted to show you how simple and easy this is, and something you could do quickly. You could do it with your girls, and if you have daughters or granddaughters, and let them hang it in their room, or I think it's appropriate even for in your house. So very sweet and very simple and very, very affordable. I think, I don't know what the total cost of the project would be, but obviously I have materials left over as well. So $1 for each frame and about $4 for the yarn. So we're at about 5 there, 6, 7, a couple bucks, quite a bit less than $10 for making a couple wreaths and having materials left for another project. So thanks so much for stopping by today and for taking the time to watch the video, and I hope that it inspired you to make something, and hope you have a good Valentine's Day.